brings in. I had my son last week, and then I got you this week. It's kind of cool. Now I got to bring in Luke. Motherfucker Luke.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Live from Free Admissions, this is the Gym Crasher with me, Joey the Bull, Dondo, special guest, my baby brother, Gabriel Hinojoza.
Oh, I like that intro. It's a good intro.
It's very good. Too bad Robert's playing our intro over and over our voices. I have a funny... Oh, look at that. Is that us really repeating ourselves?
It's a little delay.
I don't know. I don't know what he did. This happens occasionally. This is Joey the Fro.
Joey the Fro. So how you doing, brother?
Good.
Welcome to it's been it's our first time together on this show.
For you and I, yeah.
Yeah, because I know in the past you were on the show probably 3-4 years
He
ago.
did the OG show, man, back in the old dojo.
Probably like 2.5 years ago, yeah.
Something like that, right?
I'd say so, yeah.
So was Sean.
Yeah, and I was in the show eventually later, and then we're always trying to see who
He
had
did tell me, you got to get my brother on. I'm like,
Yeah, he was on. He was crying.
I don't
I
want-
remember I saw that episode, too. I
And
was
when
laughing.
he started this show, I said, Joe, we're a little rough. You going to be okay, little buddy?
I wasn't
He
crying.
does. You're very emotional,
He is very emotional.
right? It's a lot of the
Yes.
chichi milk.
No,
It's the estrogen, I think. Yeah.
It is.
no, it's just the love.
Astrogen.
It's just the,
Estrogen.
him and my brother and I are a lot different. It's because
I can tell one dyes his hair and one's just handsome.
Just let it go.
I don't let it go. No, it's the fact that I'm in touch with people I deal with, and I'm very proud of the people I work with.
You are.
And I'm very proud of
Especially that girl at the front desk there.
very
Gigi Kova.
I'm very proud of what my brother and I accomplished during our years as being trainers.
He just let
it,
one loose in his shorts.
Gonna have hell when he goes
At
home.
Gigi Kova. Check it out.
but anyway, yeah. I'm gonna die.
Humana.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No, it was just the love that that my brother and I brought to being training fighters from our garage.
Yes.
To going to a gym that was a pretty good sized gym ran by Gino and Joaquin back in the day, and helping these kids out where these kids, like I said before, couldn't do shit, couldn't do push-ups, they didn't really have that drive until him and I came along and showed them the love.
That's cool.
And then he was very hardcore with. I was very kind of like cool with my training, but just being proud and I think that's where I got emotional because, like I said before in the old story, we didn't have to have all that bullshit everybody has on the Gracie gear and all that. No shit against Gracie. I'm talking about just people wearing gears from their different gyms that we didn't really do that.
You guys are the Bad News Bears.
We definitely weren't liked.
Yeah, we definitely were liked by a lot of people.
It's still like that at some gyms too, but yeah, we definitely weren't liked with the team that was there. But
There it is. Just not to interrupt the Hinojoza crew, but this is Gigi Kova.
Wow.
So for those of you that don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Because that's what's on our minds at the moment. Wow. Now that is an appendage.
Take that.
Quite an appendage there.
Yeah,
That's a popsicle.
There you go.
Oh my God, she just
let me fix that. Let me fix that a
she
little
got
bit.
some shoe polish on her tongue right there. What's up, Gigi? Come on, do the show. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, definitely. She definitely needs a photographer and videographer. So I'm trying to hook her up with our boy Robert here. So
You don't have to say his name out loud.
We
call him the Paxter.
But anyway, back to like we were saying. It was just the love. And like I said, we were the Bad News Bears of MMA, and a lot of people didn't like us. A lot of the coaches didn't. In reality, a lot of the coaches didn't like us. We had one of Joe Moreira's coaches. I forget his name. The guy with the glasses.
I wasn't gonna say a team, but you already said the team. So
No, but Joe Moreira showed respect for us. He loved us.
Joe Moreira actually put a degree of black belt here on the gentleman that owns the building.
nice.
Yeah,
So it's somewhat affiliated. He probably went up to that, but yes, it did happen.
So yeah, it was just love was there, and
So wait, let me go back. We got
Okay.
the Hinojoza brothers. You're the oldest.
Yes.
Joey the Fro is the oldest. And where did you pick up and acquire any boxing skills that you did have to give to these kids?
You know what? It's just growing up. Like I can't say a crazy life as a kid. Learn how to defend yourself, and then after that,
Mi vida loca.
started learning how to defend myself. Started studying old videos, and I didn't really get into boxing until I was probably 17, 18. start old, you know.
Got it.
But yeah, I started training myself by watching videos, going to gyms like the one in Jerome Center, and then Westminster Boxing, and went up
That
went
was
to LA
legit.
Fitness in Tustin. That's where I met Colin and all the rest of those guys.
Oh yeah.
And while during that was happening, this guy was a king of wrestling.
So you already were developing your boxing, but the king of wrestling here came out of
King
what?
Wrestling. I just came out of high school.
That's legit.
Yeah.
though. Santa Ana High School?
No. I was at Garter Grove District. I was Santiago High School.
Oh, Santiago.
Yeah, we did wrestle Santa Ana, but
He
yeah,
always tells me you grew up in Santa Ana.
well, we grew up in Santa Ana, but our district was Garden Grove.
Oh,
Yeah.
got
So
it, got it.
we our area that we lived in, even though we were Santa Ana considered, we had to go to Garden Grove District.
Got it.
But I was a lazy kid growing up. I was about 320
He was fat.
pounds as a freshman.
You're
and,
lying.
I was a big
You were
boy.
the chunky brother?
I was
Yeah.
a big boy.
You
Yeah.
guys switched roles.
We did. I'm losing still.
Right, yeah, you do. You
lost
look
like
good,
40
man.
pounds, but it was a weird thing. I played football my freshman year. Didn't have any dreams of wrestling at all. Didn't even know what it was. And then the football coach was the wrestling coach also,
Wow.
and came in, pulled me out of a class, and asked me if I wanted to wrestle. And I was like, yeah, let's try it. I didn't know what it was either.
We
so
talked
at the time-
about this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And that's cool. So then Joe knows you're over in Tustin and
Yes.
goes over there and starts to help kids. Is that how it works?
No,
No, we started. Sorry, if you want to
Go ahead, go ahead.
Unless you want to talk over me like always. But we started.
Fucking stab you.
We started.
Don't make him cry.
Right. We started in Santa Ana. We started at my mom's house. Actually, we did like the backyard boogie stuff. We just had a couple of guys come over, and again, he was the boxing guy, so he would focus on more mitt work and teaching how to do proper jabs and whatnot, combos. And then I just kind of went with more wrestling style, just teaching how to take down, set up takedowns, defense, so on
Super
and so
important.
forth. Yeah.
Both
Yeah.
of them. Both things very important, and both of you bringing your talents together. I like this.
yeah, and,
I like where this is going. Some vindication for Joey.
yeah, and
A
then
lot
like I
of
said,
people think he's nuts.
yeah, and I'm not nuts. I'm trying to.
I would say a little over half the stuff he says is bullshit. I'm
I
sorry.
know. That's why it's
Just
bull
kidding.
or no
Just
bull.
kidding.
There's a lot
Just
of
kidding.
bull and no bull.
Just kidding. No, he has a lot of different stories. I even tell some guys that I train with some of his stuff where he used to work when he was a Rams mascot, all that stuff. And
yeah.
they think I'm effing around, but I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, he actually did this stuff. And
He
they're
was
like,
at Spanky's over
yeah,
on
they're like, you
Harbor
should write a
Boulevard.
book. I'm like, nah, you don't want to read that book. He probably won't read it either.
That book
but-
stinks.
Exactly.
No, that book would be crazy. It'd be
Right.
probably different, like what was it? I can't remember. Different chapters or different.
Just be pop-ups. He just
it'd be
yeah.
pop-ups. I can't write,
Oh,
so it'd be like
something.
one day I had a
Yeah.
pick, ding, you know.
Yeah, but we did that, and I guess to add on to it, I mean, I started doing jujitsu. We talked about this before as well. Yeah,
No,
with
that's okay. It's been a minute.
yeah, with Mike the Joker Guyman,
Yeah.
who's the guy that kind of introduced me to learning some of the submission technique and grappling, and I brought my wrestling technique with that as well, and just kind of kept going from there. And probably,
forgot about that.
That was probably 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Because we
Yeah.
actually started with Joker, because Joker was allowing us to go to his gym to fight all of his fighters, because he didn't really have a boxing coach, and then because Gabriel is his level of wrestling, we actually helped out Joker a lot with a lot of his like fighters that were getting ready to fight UFC or King of the Cage, like
Right.
Brian Sesma and all those.
Was
guys.
that at Rain in Lake Forest?
It was pre-rain. It was we had the place was over off of Geronimo. That was the first place he went
Yeah.
to, and
Oh,
then
it was LA Boxing.
yeah, and then he moved his location to
some small garage
in Lake Forest, but it was
near the Hat?
It was
in
Lake
Forest.
Forest.
I lived
Yeah.
over there then, so I know exactly.
Yeah, before they changed it to Rain, we were with him there, and we would train with a couple of his guys there too. Yeah, but yeah, HB Boxing with Brian Sesma.
Yeah.
we did that, or HB.
You know, it was Aaron Brink, I think. One of those guys.
One of those guys. I don't know who it was.
But they always share a story about the whole thing about the hat. After I trained at Joker's one night, I was sparring against this little British guy, and
It wasn't Lightning, was it? Was that James Lightning Wilkes?
I don't know, it was some dude that I was.
He's a British guy. He's got a dojo down there.
No, it was one of the guys he was training. I was trying to light him up, but he was catching me, and I was mad. So we went to the Hat, and the story is that I was pissed off eating my chili cheese fries because I couldn't lay hands on him.
that was funny. Yeah,
Pastrami chili cheese fries.
delicious. Yeah,
Right?
a lot of diarrhea after, but
Oh, well, hey.
But the Hat's the shit. But yeah, no, we started off with Joker for a while, and Joker was real cool. You know, we were with him for.
Well, you're starting
for a
at the top. I mean, Joker's a well-known dude, and at that time, he was already a King of the Cage fighter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing guy. Definitely,
Yeah.
he taught me a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
With just basic 101 of jiu-jitsu stuff, and yeah, that was a really good experience for me and for him as well to kind of get some experience under our belt.
And get to actually meet like real fighters, you know, like people that we either watch on TV or Joker will bring in some guys, and you know he'll work with them, and it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, at that time, you got Rampage down there. And all those dudes.
Eric Apple was there too.
Oh, Eric Apple? Yeah, we know Eric Apple.
Once.
Oh, that's right.
Guy destroyed me, but it was fun. It was fun to get destroyed. Yeah,
that's a big dude. That's
yeah,
a
he was
lot
huge. He was huge.
A lot of dude to deal with.
Him and the one dude that one that either the girlfriend killed him or he killed himself.
Justin Levens.
Levens. Yeah, I remember sparring with him a lot. He was really cool.
Yeah, we would take some of the guys that when we end up kind of getting into a gym in Costa Mesa, which he was talking about with South Coast Kickboxing. We were able to take some of our guys. Joker's always been a fantastic person helping us out too with bringing our guys. So we would take our guys actually to his area, and we had guys that were practicing with professional kickboxers, stuff like that. So also gave us experience as coaches to kind of read what they're doing to kind of give it to our students also at that time.
And it meant a lot for those kids too, because a lot of these kids didn't come up from great upbringings, and they were, they didn't have the experience to actually meet an actual real guy that you actually see on TV or see on commercials or in magazines, that we actually brought them to the scene to meet those people. And then to me, as a coach, it felt good for me to have those kids experience that,
I think it's really showing how important it is now, because kids aren't getting out. And they say, even in LA, like some kid was shot today, a 15-year-old kid, 6'2", can't play basketball, so he's out on the street. And bam, they picked him off.
Right.
So similar situation, you're taking street kids and you're putting them in MMA, boxing, wrestling, whatever it may be, jiu-jitsu. And if they can't go out and do that, they say a lot of weird stuff is going on because people are at home.
And a lot of it is, too, the fact that, a lot of these gyms, of course, gyms need to make money. I get it. I totally respect that. But a lot of these kids can't afford the MMA training or whatever is out there. So we decided ourselves to say, you know what, let's give back. And let's just make sure, these kids have respect for the gym and clean the gym and,
You're a giver.
Respect it.
I like that.
And like I said, a lot of these kids in reality couldn't afford it. And so we took them out of the streets to where, these kids can barely do 10 push-ups, and they can now, it's like Gus. We can use him as an example. Remember when he first came to us, he was some punk rock kid, had a bandana, he was hiding behind the bag a lot. And then this guy trained him like a monster, where he became a wrestler for
went to Estancia High School, and really good wrestler. And then he ended up going out. I forget what college he went to, but yeah, he was a beast. I was Oklahoma or something like that, but he was a beast.
And I believe he trained with your boy that was on here, the guy, what's his name, 2 weeks ago. The guy, the one that was putting me in the hold. The one Mike John. Because I see him liking his stuff, and I think him and Mike John know each other.
Oh, you're stalking people on social media to see who knows who.
10th Planet in Fullerton, correct? Or something like that.
Check him out.
Hey, Ray Lewis wants to know which one has the bigger one.
Oh, Ray.
So which brother has the bigger cock? Now, are we talking
Ray Lua?
Oh.
Ray
He's
Lua,
on YouTube.
You need to ask, are you talking girth or length? Because we know the girth question here. The girthier brother.
Girth is going to go to him.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I would say my middle brother is probably the biggest. I would keep myself at the lowest.
So Joey could tear out the walls,
no shame.
but Gabriel can hit the cervix.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, growing up, this kid right here, he was the jungle boy of the family. He didn't.
Tell me what that means, Joe. BLM.
Well, he was always a kid running around naked around the house, even when he became a teenager, even as an adult.
You were looking at me the whole time?
No, I'm just saying, we're at mom's house chilling. You just walk by with your dangles hanging out like nothing. Like he was the guy that.
My dangles, huh?
Well, he was the guy that I couldn't walk around the house naked. This guy always ran around the house naked.
Is that because you already hit puberty?
Yeah, I was jealous.
But you were the skinny brother. You were the chubby brother. You just showing all his shit.
Showing it all. No shame.
Yeah.
No shame. 320 pounds.
So he was a fat kid because he ate a lot of marbles and shit. So he was,
Marble.
Yeah, well, that's
M&M's.
That was my grandpa used to call him marbles. So, but he was a little fat boy, growing up as a freshman and.
No, you feel like it hurts, man. She's saying that.
I know. He says it to Joey all the time. No wonder he cries. Right?
That hurts.
Give him a box of Kleenex.
But honestly, once he started wrestling and doing the next season of football,
would you rather have gone through it as a kid and thinned out and become what you are today, or would you rather be heavier now?
I think the way I did it
was all right.
Was fine.
And Joey, you're okay with the progress that you've made?
Me right now?
To reverse it.
Hell no! I wish I was skinny.
It just shows me just with losing weight, and I kept it off for so long. It just shows me that how I know how to keep it. I know how to keep it off still. So I think that's the important thing.
You know Nelson Santos? He says LOL.
What's up, Nelson?
That's Turbo. Yeah,
that's Turbo.
Yeah,
What's up, Turbo? Anyway,
you guys got a fan club. I love it.
Yeah, they're out there. They want to know how big our dicks are. Who was the
Well, they're expecting to see him, so I'm going to leave the room and you guys show them.
Going back to his So his what he was saying about a couple of the guys we work with, it's cool to see now. Gus, the guy that he was talking about, he's actually out there coaching kids programs. I believe. I think I saw one of his Instagram posts. He's well, I'm not sure if he's doing it now, but was coaching some kids program. He's also a jiu-jitsu guy now. So just to see the progression of him and for me personally, I know he can't speak for him, but definitely the giving a part of you is and see them kind of take it and kind of blossom that on their own. I think it's a great experience to have.
It's amazing, dude. It's fucking awesome.
I guess that's a testimony to getting old.
I'm not crying. I just
when you see people though that you taught them a skill and then they turned it into something of their own.
Right.
Right. That's an amazing thing.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
That's what puts the gray in our hair, except for Joey.
Yeah. No, but we showed these kids tough love, and that was great about it. We didn't try to play the parent, but we had to sometimes, and we try to figure out issues and problems what they might go through, and just talk it out and let them work it out in the gym. And
where did you get all this psychology? You were a young man. How did you have the wherewithal to put that together for a teenager or a prepubescent kid that was just coming in off the street?
How we're brought up.
You were brought up. I think because we've been there and done that.
Yeah,
your dad was tough on you at times.
I would say for him, yeah.
For me, yeah.
Oh no, I'm the oldest in my family. I got tough too. No,
yeah,
I got drilled.
We grew up kind of in a different household. But I think with our situation, or for my situation, is kind of that single mother household. So to know that like we're talking about with these kids that either come from a single parent household or maybe a low income. My mom worked. Not saying we were poor, but we did have moments of growing up in hotels,
living out
motels, actually
back of the trunk of
closet, back of the trunk.
I don't know how you fit Joey in there.
Right? Yeah.
And then she brought a little burner. That was our burner so she could make her macaroni and cheese or
ramen all day.
Top ramen or all day. So and it is what it is.
I didn't know any of this.
It's crazy. We like I said, but we don't like I said, what I tell people and tell my brothers, like, your mom did a lot. Even though she's whatever, we love her to death.
Were you out of the house by the time this was all happening?
Oh no, I was in there. Like I said, I was 12 years old when my parents split.
Okay, and so you got most of your upbringing, but he was probably 6 or 7.
He was yeah. So
they divorced when I was 2.
I lived through it. I lived through a lot of shit.
Apart.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I lived through it. I lived through the beatings and the stuff that kids shouldn't see at my age.
Oh, that's why you're emotional.
So yeah.
We're gonna get it out of you today, Joey.
So it's just watching, just
and so just gonna laugh the whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh the whole time.
I don't need canceling. No, and I think that's the reason why
he does.
That's the reason.
That's why he does the show. God damn it, Dondo.
No, I think that's the reason why we showed the kids much love because I used my experience and his experience of the way he grew up, and show him the love and show him like, dude, you can do it. We give him tough love. It's just, and it proves the fact that a lot of these kids that we had, they went on to bigger and better things now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same, like he's saying. I think it's, for me as the youngest, I've looked up to both my brothers as role models, father figures. I think my job when I was coaching, especially for these kids at that time, is the same thing. Like trying to show them, like, look, I'm not trying to be a role model or anything like that, but just show, like, hey, I'm not here for money. I'm not here for give me the glory. If you look at my Instagram posts, there's very, very few pictures of me with my guys that I train. Everything is with with either with them to kind of show it. I promote myself occasionally with wrestling and stuff like that, but I'm not in it for the glory. I just like to help. That's my thing. Yeah.
Got a lot of heart, dude. I like that. I can see it. I can see the Joey in you.
Oh, hello.
Well, not in you. It's good though, brothers. I like it. So what's the other brother do? How come I never see him? Where's he at?
He's probably watching.
Is he watching?
He's probably watching.
Does he live in Orange County?
He lives in He lives in Santa Ana. Yeah, he lived in a house that we were somewhat raised in.
I had no idea. So he's stuck around in the neighborhood.
Stuck around the neighborhood. Yeah, he works for a school district in Tustin, or the Tustin School District, I should say. That guy works his butt off. He's a locksmith.
He's the one that he was more of the mature brother. I guess I can say more mature than us, I guess, growing up. Like, he's the one that started off young, getting his own place. Oh, that's Brian Hinojoza. That's my brother David.
Nothing like you two.
No, that's probably a long distance cousin.
Oh,
no, that's somebody else. That's
SA or Z.
No, that guy. He used to his brother used to coach Ray when he was in football.
That.
Oh yeah.
And Brian Hinojoza, he was an actually wrestler during when I was going in high school. So
nice.
That's
Did you go to Santiago too?
Yeah, we all went to Santiago.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother David doesn't have a Facebook or anything like that.
No,
Is he married? You got to stay off that stuff.
Yeah, he's married. He's married.
No
His
Facebook
kids.
for the married guys.
Yeah, he
Let me see if I
kind
can
of keeps
forward him a picture.
to himself. He's
smart.
yeah, he's
That's
like
how
I said,
stay
he
married.
just married, kids. He's played baseball. That was his thing.
That's cool.
Growing up, baseball. So big Patriots fan. So he's one of those dudes.
Oh, he likes the cheaters.
I've been a Patriots fan since Bledsoe. So I
Deflategate.
can't call him bandwagon because he's been there for a while.
Yeah.
I've been on there since Junior Seau was there. So
Wow, Junior. I was there. Oh, gosh. I don't even talk about Junior. It's a terrible story. Right? You know, you don't want to bring up bad stuff.
Right,
but, yeah,
exactly.
I love the guy.
right.
Yeah,
Robert's cousin.
No, there's a story about Junior Seau too with this guy. When I was working for Rodman, that was his favorite player, right? And so Junior used to come to his restaurant a lot, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's there again today." So I'm gonna give him a call, say, "Guess who I'm with? I'm with Junior Seau." He's like, "What?" So I gave him the phone. They actually talked for a moment.
Actually spoke to him. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It was
I was a
crazy.
Junior Seau fan since when he had USC days, and then Chargers. Obviously, I went to
Yeah.
Miami. I even bought a Miami jersey when he was there, which is
That's
I
pretty
just
cool.
threw it somewhere. But yeah, Patriots. I kind of repping the Patriots, and they're the last team that picked them up. So yeah, but my brother David, he's very quiet, very low key. Yeah, not like this guy.
No, he's not low-key at all.
Let me,
He's like the pro wrestler that walks around in character.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what he reminds me of.
I'm gonna forward this picture
And,
to
and we're
Robert.
trying to do a show, and he's always on his
No,
phone.
I'm trying to get a picture to Robert.
It's like keep yelling at him when I watch you guys. I keep yelling at him.
And
like,
he
dude,
does
you
this
need to-
too. Like, I'll be talking, he's all,
Kind of dozes off. Huh?
I'm
Well, he
like,
does that
hey,
all the time. So
what's going on? He's
Yeah.
like, no, I just have slanted eyes. I'm like, no, you don't.
he's falling asleep. That's what he's doing.
He's always sleeping. Joey, is somebody messaging us on there?
No, I'm actually forwarding a picture to Robert so you get
Oh, I
the
see.
the picture of my brother
Usually
David.
you're talking to the fan club out there, the Joey fan club. The guys that want to see your pecker. We've had two
Just
tonight.
buy a Red Bull can. You're good.
You know,
Yeah, so
You'll
a
see.
Red Bull can, the little skinny little
little-
thing.
no, I'm like a monster can. What are you talking about?
This
Now
guy.
you're
So there we are. That's my brother David. And that's next to me.
Hey. A Z, not a S.
That's a Z.
Xena.
Z-A, not S-A.
We're not SAs. We're ZAs.
I like it.
Hermanos.
You know, when I first saw Gabe's Instagram, it says G Hinojoza, but it looked to me like Ginosa.
Ginosa.
And that's Robert's Japanese name. And I'm like, hey, Robert, who's this? He's like, it's Joey's brother, you idiot. I thought it was a family member.
Oh, we all look alike.
Well, you know, close enough. So what are you doing during COVID? We're 4 months, 5 months into this.
6 months, pretty
What,
much.
yeah, almost.
Yeesh.
But what does wrestling look like in this kind of time?
It's been going still. Yeah, it's been going.
You guys are one of the few like this place.
Yeah. We the gym that I was at, House of Gym, the last time I was here,
Yeah.
was House of Gyms,
Yep.
and they're no longer. They closed their doors.
I heard about that.
They sold it to a company or a little.
Is it still martial arts?
It's martial arts. It's called Hard Work Dedication.
Huh.
There had one out in Pomona, I think, and then one out here
Okay.
in Orange. But their main focus is a lot of more circuit training.
Okay.
They do circuit training. They
CrossFit.
brought in CrossFit. They brought in Coach Caesar
Yeah,
Macias,
Caesar Macias, a badass.
and he kind of changed everything there. He kind of did the same thing at Rounders. He was when he first
Yeah.
went to Rounders. Nobody was really fighting there.
Mhm.
Bao was the only fighter, and Coach Caesar came in and actually started developing a little fight team there. And he brought that in with to House of Gyms and to now HWD.
HWD, Hard Work Dedication.
Hard Work
That was-
Dedication,
That's
yes,
pretty
sir.
cool.
Yeah, so I've been there with him. We were open for a while, and then they closed the doors probably about 3-4 weeks ago.
Okay,
I
from,
wanna say
from
well,
COVID.
the second shutdown. So I think it's 2-3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, July 4th, around
Yeah. So
there. Where's GFT? GFT was in there in some capacity too, right?
GFT was also with House of Gyms, and then they moved down the street, probably
Okay.
like 2 blocks away from where.
So now everybody's kind of separate.
yeah, off of Chapman. Yeah.
But you're doing
I'm
your
sorry,
thing.
Catella. Yeah, we're all doing our thing though, but right now we're doing basically kind of in that backyard boogie style, like I was talking about earlier.
I like it.
Garage work. Coach Caesar has a bunch of mats, puzzle piece mats, so we're pulling those guys out and
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
doing our thing there, which is good. We still have his son is he's trying to go pro MMA once everything starts to open back up. He just fought IFL a few months ago, where
Yeah.
Joey went to as
Was
well.
it IFS? Or IFL?
IFS.
IFS.
IFS. I'm sorry.
Yeah, IFL was the old league. I'm
There
just
you
trying
go.
Yeah.
to fix it in my brain so I understand what's
Right,
going on.
IFS.
IFL was back in South County. Those guys were condors.
Okay. Yeah. So they
That's 15 years ago. Sorry.
yeah, a couple of Caesar's fighters, the Macias group,
Yeah.
they all fought in that card, and Marquis is the oldest son. he has an opportunity to, once they start again, to fight, get a rematch for the belt again. But he's deciding that he wants to go pro MMA.
Wow.
So I've been really focusing on him for the past, it's been over 2 years I've been working with him.
So Pops is a Muay Thai guy. He's a badass striker.
He's a legit, he's a beast.
So he brings them to you, and they really mix it up. So their combos aren't like anything else. Because I've had a few guys that trained under Caesar, hold mitts for me, teach me a few things, do my thing, and it's different.
Right, it's different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to catch. So takedown is immediately what you think, and body lock, and let's put this guy on his back because it's gonna hurt.
Right.
That's
right.
how he's really, really heavy on the combos, the kicks, and the strikes.
Definitely. Yeah. Caesar comes from he's a Muay Thai background. He's I forget what kind of karate black belt he is too, but he's also fought MMA in the past. He's pro MMA. I look at him as like a Cholo Ninja Turtle.
I love his style.
He'll know I say that because that's what even we all
Cholo
call him.
Ninja Turtle.
I got mad
He's
respect
a
for
beast.
him.
He's a beast though. He's an OG for sure.
He's that Cholo that you don't want to fuck with.
No, not at all. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very humble, but if you get on his bad side, it's probably not going to be a good night for you.
Yeah, no, he's a gentleman. He's reached out to me, talked to me about some stuff. He's been very cool.
Yeah, but it's really cool to see his years of teaching his kids. Mark, the guy that I work with, Mark Macias, he's been training him since he was 6. And just to see their styles, they're very similar in how they move, but now with Mark, we're adding on more setting up the takedowns, defense, adding some jiu-jitsu with them as well. He's becoming a really good package overall. And their younger brother, Isaac, to me, that guy is like, he's on another level. Like if he really wants to commit to the striking game and learning the takedown and jiu-jitsu, I think he can really go far.
But you were saying
they all can. Even Mark as well. I think he's a beast.
You've seen the whole family, even the daughter, right?
His daughters are he's trained them all. It's funny because we work at their apartment complex. Caesar is also a property manager.
Yeah.
And I look at it as like almost like the movie Kung Fu Hustle, like how there's a little community they all know martial arts, and that's I even said that the other day. It's like you guys are like basically a Hispanic version of Kung Fu Hustle because everybody there has either trained Muay Thai or some sort of martial art within that community, a little complex they have there. So it's pretty cool.
That's a sign of a very influential guy that's got something to give.
Yeah.
When the people around you have adopted what it is that you know,
right,
and they take it as their own and develop it, that shows you what kind of guy Caesar is.
Yeah, he's got a cool story. He's got a really cool story. A lot of ups and downs, but yeah, that martial arts definitely kept him on the right path, and even with his kids too. So yeah,
it's really cool.
It's a privilege. Yeah, it's a privilege working with them and trying to build this little fight team that we're trying to get going.
And that's one of the reasons why I went to go see this fight at the old Toys R Us that was up. Now they changed it to some dance performing arts center right there at Harvard.
State College?
No, where they had the
Harbor
fights.
and Lamson.
Harbor Chapman. Used to be an old Toys R Us right there. Now they changed it to a theater. And just to see and experience my brother in a corner and have him be on stage, like it was to me, like for me as an older brother, I'm like, dude, like I'm very proud of him. And it was so awesome seeing him do that. It was like amazing. It's like, damn, like
much.
No, but still, you're still there. But still, you were there and like in the corner of taking care of your boys that you train.
Right.
That was like, to me, it was like a very proud moment for me as an older brother to see this one coming up and being like, look where he's at now.
That's how I feel when I drive down Harbor Boulevard and I look at Spanky's and I'm like, Joey worked there.
That's where he came from.
That is where Joey came from.
Well, you drive further south, north, you see Dairy Queen. That's where he used to work. So it's like one of his Dairy Queen and Chuck E. Cheese's first jobs.
Could you hold the ice cream upside down, Joe? And just
honestly, the Dairy Queen. Well, I'll say that for another.
I gotta know.
We'll save that for the bull story.
What did you do to the ice cream?
Nothing. But I used to work at the Chuck E. Cheese right across the street.
Chunky Cheese.
No, I was actually Chuck E. Cheese, and I was Jasper the Dog.
It's chunk of cheese.
And honestly, working the cash register there was. I mean, imagine meeting all the single moms that bring their kids there.
So what happened? Tell us.
Nothing. It just there were a lot of single moms there.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Just imagine.
Could be the reason why you got fired.
Give you some extra tokens.
I never got fired from Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, Dairy Queen. I'm sorry.
I got fired from Dairy Queen because the lady thought I stole $20 from the register.
Oh, that was it.
So I told her, no, I didn't. I told
you. Stole 20 ice creams.
No, because she was trying to accuse me of stealing money. And then the manager, the guy, the owner, he's like, well, you got to learn how to. I smile a lot when I'm talking to customers. Here's your damn ice cream.
You got to open your eyes, son.
Yeah, I thought it was
you sleep at the wheel.
Yeah, I thought it was something to do with the soft serve that you were doing. You do something to the soft serve?
No, you do that with the soft serve. They're trying to say.
That's what I thought.
So I told
American Pie.
So you know what?
I told him I always
thought.
I keep telling people that's what he did.
I told him, here's the $20. Shut up your fucking ass. I'm out of here. Trying to accuse me of stealing money. I don't need to steal money. I never stole money in my life. So that's crazy. Never.
Grew up poor, never ripped him off?
Nope.
You ever robbed a house? Never stole a car?
Nope.
None of that?
Nope.
Me either.
I think it's just the way I was. I always had money. I always had a hustle.
Wow. Tell
So-
us about that.
We're interviewing my brother today.
Oh, okay. It's
You
true.
too. You're here too.
This is a family show. I already got your brother.
No, I always hustled. I always made sure I love working. So I was always working.
Oh,
working,
you
working.
worked.
Like I
When
hate.
you say hustle.
It's like I hate when I was like had to be sick and stay home because I was sick. But I love working. Like I hate missing work. So that's just me.
Soft serve. That's what he's doing.
I know.
Those upside down cones.
Do you like
selling
the
that.
soft serve, or you prefer like a thrifty Rite Aid ice cream?
I love soft serve, but I like the old school, the scoop.
That's
shit.
Rite Aid.
Rite Aid, Thrifties.
Thrifty ice cream.
Thrifty ice cream.
Same shit.
Do you prefer that over
Pistachio.
soft serve?
Oh,
That's good stuff.
I love pistachio ice cream. But soft serve, I like the little. I used to be a professional of the little cue, and then dip it in the.
That's what we're asking. But could you hang it upside down, or did it fall?
Oh, when I made a blizzard.
Did you dump one?
No, never.
You got talent?
That was pretty good.
Did you make your own concoctions while you were working there? Like, I'm gonna put some Reese's in this one, dog. I can see it now. Nothing like that. We're gonna call this one the bull. You know why? I put my fingers in it.
Fucking ass. He does it all the time. Every time we have guests, he makes fun of them on my Mike Tyson story. But he tries to talk like me.
Tell me, Joey, what hotel was it you were in?
MGM.
MGM Grand. We're in Vegas. You're with your little brother. You're going up the escalator, and you see Mike Tyson,
Yes.
Mike Tyson. Yeah.
and he's going down the other one.
No,
Mike
we're
Tyson
leaving
was
the fight.
was going up the escalator.
It's with you guys.
And what's the security?
We were below, and this guy he was basically sprint up towards the stairs. They have the escalator
Yeah.
and the stairs.
I went up the
Runs
escalators.
Did you go up the stairs? or
I was in the escalator
I
with
don't-
him.
I don't remember that part, but yeah, I know that story is true.
It's pre-tattoo face.
He had tattoo
This
already.
was tattoo face.
Oh, you already
yeah.
got the tattoo
Yeah.
face. So
But this was like I said,
this is around the Hangover.
We saw
and they make fun of me every time I date my years is when I was weighing 200 some pounds.
Did you weigh 220 at that time, Joe?
It was De La Hoya and Execution were two different cards that night.
Yeah.
220? No, he's probably
He said he weighed 220.
around 220. Yeah.
My hair was bleached.
Bleach, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
You look like Tito. Cheeto Ortiz.
Yeah, I think people actually try to stop
Pito
you
Ortiz.
for autographs too. at
No,
that time.
honestly, kid you not. From
Yeah.
far away, people thought, honestly, from far away, because Tito has a big head. So I have a big
He
head
has a
too.
melon, bro.
Yeah, people try to stop
So
him.
from far away, they thought it was Tito Ortiz. Like, hey, and then I'm like, I'm not Tito Ortiz, bro.
Right.
Ay.
Chico.
I'm more like Chico Ortiz.
Yes.
But you can still buy me a shot if you like.
Chorizo con huevos.
So that story is true. So you got witness here.
Huevo.
You got witness right here. So the
No,
story
that's
is true.
good. Did you trip out when your brother actually tried to call him out?
No,
I'd be like, hey, don't write a check your ass can't cash.
No, I honestly didn't. I was semi drunk at that time too,
Oh.
so I really was. I saw it. I was there, but
Yeah.
I can verify it. But I really didn't pay attention too much to what
Got it.
else was going on after.
Yeah, we were
I was
drinking like
just, I was
crazy.
just looking at people walking around. So
You're a good brother, because Robert always tells me, shut the fuck up. That's what he tells me.
No, it was
Nando,
good.
shut up.
It was a good night. We had
All right.
we had a full on limo service. We met Robert Shapiro when he was
Wow, he was
healthy.
OJ's
So
lawyer.
OJ lawyer was there at the
Right.
fight, and so we seen Robert Shapiro. We're like, oh shit! And then Beyonce and Jay-Z were there, and then asshole. And so and we went to get some more beer and hot dogs from this lady that had a crazy how'd she laugh?
yeah,
She was like,
tongue was out, kind of like that picture of the girl you saw with the tongue out.
That sounds like the old lady in the next Friday or Friday after next. You know?
Could have been. Honestly, it could have been
What's
that
up,
lady.
Craig?
No, honestly, it could have been that lady.
Right?
Same
But we were
nationality.
drinking. We drank in the limo to the place to watch the fights, and we had good seats, great seats.
That's fun.
And we were exiting with all the celebrities. Was
And
like,
was this, because of your relationship with Dennis Rodman?
oh no, it's because of my grandpa, grandma. They were big gamblers, and
Grandparents
they
gave us
won
the
a lot of
hookup.
money.
Oh wow.
And so because of that, they used to get a lot of free
You guys have
shit.
a lot of ups and downs, sleeping in a car, but then you're in Vegas living it up.
No, well, see, this is it. This is the point. My mom was very, I guess, humble, I guess you can say. Like, she didn't want anything given to her. Like, even though my grandpa had his own business for,
It's very prideful.
yeah, very prideful.
I would think.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
she doesn't like to have hand-me-downs.
So my grandpa had his own construction business for a very long time, and he was very successful doing that. Because of that, he owned a bunch of homes, and everything he bought for was all cash, But my mom didn't want none part of that. She was very prideful. Like, I want to do it my own. I don't need your shit. So that's what happened. So we kind of lived that lifestyle, and we learned how to go do our own, and that's how it was. But it was fun when we get free grandma and grandpa shit. Like we used to go to Magic
Oh,
Mountain.
I love that kind of stuff, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, they always took us to Magic Mountain with like at least 3 times during the summertime. It was nice. And then
180 degrees. If I went there now, I would die in a half hour.
well, I can't even fit in the rides anymore.
No,
In
I
between
wouldn't
leg
imagine
rash.
you could. They can't even strap you in,
Click.
right?
They can't even strap me in anymore. I learned that the hard
There goes
way.
Colossus.
It's all flat.
It was a wooden roller coaster.
Right? You have kids trying to ride him.
Now it's a
so-
big surfboard.
What was your favorite ride there?
It was the Revolution.
Oh, the Riddler. I remember the Riddler.
The
Is that one
Revolution?
where your legs dangle?
No, the Revolution was an old school wooden coaster that had the big loop.
metal coaster.
I can't remember that one.
Now they call it something else.
Dairy Farm, isn't it?
No, it's a Revolution at Six Flags a long time ago. Then right next door was the ride called
He remembers the whole
the
lineup.
Gladiator, or and then he had the Ninja. That
Colossus
was, by
was in the 70s, dude.
Colossus was
It was a wooden one.
yeah,
That
that
was
one.
all woodland.
Superman,
It's
the
still there.
Riddler. What
That
else
was when
they
you're
got?
always afraid to put your arms up to the other little
Viper.
Viper. That was the
That
ride
was
right
a
there.
badass
That was
one.
right across from from
Yeah.
the Revolution, on top of the hill.
Yeah.
That was
Back
scary.
when I could go on roller coasters without shitting myself.
Well, I mean, are you
I
tall
wouldn't
enough?
dare get on one now.
Are you tall enough?
Well, I get a booster. I'm not shy. I don't go near them anymore. No way.
Yeah, I find as I gotten older, I can't do roller coasters
Oh,
anymore.
no, dude.
I get like not semi. I get like
You
minor
get semi.
panic. Yeah, I'm thinking semi.
I get a
now.
panic
like,
attack,
yeah, a little panic attacks if I'm up in the
Totally.
especially my legs are dangling. It's pretty,
Yes.
pretty intense.
We're not made for that anymore.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was just me. I don't mind admitting it.
No, when I was younger, I was like all about it, but now I can't do it anymore.
How do you fly? I don't fly so good. I get hammered.
Oh, I freak out when I fly.
Oh, yeah, I get hammered.
Super bad.
Yeah, I trip out. Do you fly, Joe?
Oh, I love flying.
2 seats?
No, 1 seat. I just got to get an extension.
You got social distancing.
Oh, with social distancing, you never have to buy
Is
seats.
right.
good
Yeah,
now,
you're
you
good
too.
now. There's nobody in the
Just
middle.
need the extender. You're good to have.
Robert's freaking living life. He's ready to go to Hawaii now.
That's fucked up.
You guys are loving it. My 2 sumos.
Well, imagine Robert and I in a Prius together. That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh gosh, poor suspension.
The battery would die out.
Well, let's put it this way: we drive out of here in a Toyota Sienna, and we bottom out every time we leave. It's a fact.
Hear that scratch?
I don't know. It doesn't matter where they're sitting. We bottom out. Robert's bottom end's gonna get torn out one day, and I mean his Toyota Sienna, not his bottom end.
I was thinking something else. I'm like,
Damn.
You know. But yes, getting back to COVID. So, for 3 to 4 weeks ago, things kind of shut down a second time. So backyard is what we're all kind of thinking of right now. So that's kind of cool. You guys are still going
yeah.
at it, and people are still coming, because I hear a lot from people that I talk to that there's been a little bit of a fall off, especially with kids, because the parents don't want the kids out there.
Yeah, there has definitely been a fall off with certain students, but I gotta give that my hats off to Coach Caesar for that one, because he's always trying to market his personal trainings that he's doing, but
Yeah.
he's also marketing the team. And like he hit me up yesterday. Actually, we have about 3 new people coming in on Saturday
That's awesome.
to do some MMA style training
Nice.
with me and his son, which is the benefit of his son, because his son's been training since 6, stand up Muay Thai. So I'll show them the basic wrestling and setups and some jiu-jitsu, and his son also, he just kind of helps out with mitt work and whatnot. So it all works out. So we're keeping pretty busy when it comes to getting some new people in, and we have some guys and girls that are pretty dedicated to, regardless of, they don't know how long this is going to be with this shutdown or lockdown.
It could be the new norm.
Yeah, they're still pretty hungry on
That's what they say.
trying to find a date. Yeah, a date to fight, or even if we can't do any MMA, we're even looking at trying to find some jiu-jitsu stuff to do as well, because I would like to get back into some tournaments also, so it'd be fun
Yeah.
to have them come in with me and see that I'm doing it, and we can
We'll
all
talk.
kind of.
We got some stuff coming
Okay.
up. So
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. For sure. And then besides doing jiu-jitsu, are you still involved in the massage therapy business?
Yeah, massage therapy field. I'm still in that. Still doing what I need to do. I have.
What are your certifications in that right now?
You don't get certified in California. You're just you get
just
a
rub 'em
I
down.
guess you do. You don't get licensed. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. You don't get licensed in California. You do get a certificate of completion of school. I mainly focus on my private clientele. I've had them for years.
that's cool.
I do occasionally get some new people, more of referrals.
Mm-hmm.
But my main style of massage has to do with more neuromuscular therapy. So I focus a lot with injury prevention, rehabilitation, and prevention is through corrective actions, exercises you can do, kind of like what a PT does, but I'm not a physical therapist. So I don't do as much as they do, but I can show them certain things that, with collaboration.
Yeah. I'm one of those people that don't listen. Like, I should listen to a PT guy,
I'm the
but
same
I
thing.
don't. And would you say that a lot of what you do is restorative, or do they really have to go through PT?
They should go to PT because if I were to say you should do this, but my main thing is if they're going to a physical therapist this is what I think maybe you should try to talk to your physical therapist about, and we can collaborate that way. I can't necessarily say you need to do this exercise because that can come to me and there goes a lawsuit. They get injured.
Understood.
So prevention, rehabilitation, and if it's sports massage, it'll be pre, post, and actually like off-season style of massage. So,
what do you see a lot of with athletes? Is it neck injuries, lower back injuries?
This is a good question. Be honest with you, majority of the people that I see aren't even athletes. You can have somebody that has tennis elbow that's an office worker. You can have somebody that has
tennis elbow and never swung a racket.
Never swung a racket. Yeah, golfer's elbow also. Yes. That's true.
Oh, that could hurt you. I'll be dead.
Right.
Tennis elbow.
Joey figured that one out.
Right. You see people with like golfer's elbow, same thing. A lot of the things that you see more, especially for young therapists. I've been a therapist for, I want to say, 8 years, 7 years. You see a lot of people that want to go straight to sports, but your clientele are going to be your average person in the office working the 8 to 5, 9 to 5 situation because of their mechanics. Yeah,
they sit a lot. That's bad.
Sitting is terrible. Yeah, for your body. Yeah.
Being sedentary is bad, and then a lot of times you get older, degeneration happens. You sneeze, and you throw your back out.
I did that the other day.
You're too young for that.
My back has been destroyed for past 15 years. So
it's a compromise of what you've been doing to.
Yeah, I had to wipe my butt the other day, and I hurt my back. I literally could not get out of the.
Joey's told me the same story. So you guys are born with something degenerative.
I'm pretty sure.
I just have short arms.
But Joey has to get the hose. He can't reach nothing.
Yeah, but it's funny, like you're saying that you said about people don't really listen. Is I do my best to try to give my clients certain things, but there's all certain things that I know I need to do also. So it's been, I think, the past few months, I guess, of the benefit of the shutdown, I guess, I've been focusing a lot on myself with trying to get myself better when it comes to certain injuries. So
it's a crazy thing. Yeah, I remember feeling so many aches and pains from training hard, thinking, wow, if I just rested a little bit, this would go away.
Right.
It's so wrong.
No,
the more you rest, the more effed up you become.
Yeah, you do.
Just grind, not through it, but be smart.
Yeah, be smart about it. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The training does. When you're younger, you go to war, but as you get older, you really got to pick your partners.
Right. There's definitely a dysfunction. There's a dysfunction pattern that your body will hold, and it depending on how your belief is. Again, I don't want to bore you with it, but like somatics.
Tell me. I want to know.
Is more of a brain connection to your body. So your body will hold a certain pattern. I like to look at it as if you look at a toddler lifting something off the ground. They have perfect mechanics. You see how they get in that deep squat, and as you get older, because of lifestyle, sitting in school, sitting down and playing video games, watching TV, we're stuck in this flex position. And that will end up leading to mechanical change. The brain will have a pattern of, okay, this hurts me if I do this, so I need to change that, basically that style of how I'm going to lift this now. So you look at a kid that's probably 3 years old compared to a kid that maybe is 10. Their mechanics of lifting something is totally different now. Yeah. So that can lead to injury eventually.
That makes sense. The opposite thing has happened to me. I wake up and I technical lift off the ground. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
I got my hand up and whoop.
Right, yeah.
I'm ready to go. I got one hand up, cocked and ready.
Right, there you go. But yeah, I found that with within the massage field, there's a lot of changes going on there. I know you spoke with your I'm sorry, what's the name? Your R Life?
Our Life CBD.
Our Life CBD.
Sean Lerma in-house.
Yeah, I found with certain CBD products, essential oils, that I do also incorporate with my massages. It is a huge game changer when it comes to rehabilitation and just overall holistic medicine. I think it's a good field to be in for sure. So
I like that. I like holistic because Anybody who's visited the doctor in the past, who knows how many years, they're quick to either prescribe you something you shouldn't be taking,
Right.
or cut you open when you could have just changed your diet a little bit,
Right.
exercised, walked a little bit,
Right.
drink a whole lot more water, put
Water's
the beer away,
key.
put the soda away, and then a
Yeah.
lot of these things that kick your butt, they go away.
Yeah, water's key. I noticed when I did hurt my back a couple days ago, I haven't taken any NSAIDs or ibuprofen,
NSAIDs,
Tylenol.
yeah, they'll tear you up.
My main thing is turmeric and ginger,
Yeah.
and it's been my main things for inflammation.
A billion Indians can't be wrong. Turmeric and ginger.
Right, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
It's a whole continent.
We're talking about tech support or casino?
We're talking dot, not feather.
Okay.
This guy ripping on him now.
I'm not. I'm just. You said Indian. I'm like thinking, or thank you, come again.
You know. Anyways, please like us, subscribe to us, and if you can, share that link with people that you do know, because we want more viewers, more subscribers, and more watches, because it'll help us continue doing this so people like Gabriel can come on and share their story, because we do love hearing this. I know he's been on once before, but this is a unique time to have him on with Joey. I got a lot more information. We got to actually learn a little bit about Joey that was actually true. I pretty much thought he was full of shit, but it sounds like he's not entirely.
That's why
full
it's hard to do Bull and Noble today, because he knows everything about me, so I can't even tell any stories
you
today.
Came up with some
Like,
stories he
bullshit,
don't know.
bullshit.
Because he knows me like a book. So I mean,
Well, then bullshit me. So we're gonna bring it on. This is Bull and
oh
Noble.
no, I wasn't even ready for this.
Well, get ready. Tell me something.
Fuck.
You just told me about your mom seeing Dennis Rodman's dinger. So, I don't know if that's true or not true, but you were living with him in Newport Beach. Mom walks in the house and Dennis is standing there naked. Is that how that happens? I barely listen.
Well, the story is, I was, when I was working for Rodman, and I got up early because this is like the time I used to train a lot. I used to wake up in the morning, do my little jog to the pier, jump rope.
You jogged?
Well, when I was I first met Dennis, I was a little more thinner before I started drinking.
I'm blown away at how the habits have changed.
Well, it just happened because it was a I told you, a time in my life I got a little depressed and down because of somebody, passing away.
Terrible.
And all that.
No, you could say it. Yeah, your dad's a very important guy.
Yeah, so
to this day.
My pops passed away, and from that I kind of went further even with my weight and everything else.
I think that's the thing. I don't think it's just you. I think that's a terrible thing to have to encounter.
Even though it's been years already that he's been gone, but still, it's just that he was my rock. He was like my pops, and
gotcha.
It's like I can't turn around and go back, hey Dad, and my dad was like a jokester too. He'll talk shit and say funny shit too.
Oh,
that's
thank God. That's why we get along, Joe.
And our dad was a hardworking dude. Never gave up. Never did whatever. But back to the story I was saying is when I was chilling at Rodman's house. My mom comes by Newport Beach off the seashore. And my mom came by to drop something off for me. And so she came in for a minute. She wanted to see the house, never been inside. So I showed her around, showed her the bar, showed her where I hang out, where I sleep, and everything else. And next thing you know, she was just hanging out. I gave her something to drink. And, of course, Dennis comes out of nowhere with his mud mask on, butt naked.
Are you talking about his face or a mask?
Mud. Oh, that's fucked up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like
a grown man's wearing a mask?
Yeah, mud mask. It was like one of those white ones, like an avocado.
He actually cared about his skin as a young man?
He wore it. That's what he slept in.
That's odd.
That's odd.
Did you also wear a mud mask?
No.
No? Bukkake mask?
No, never. I never think I did a big cocky.
Did he peel it off? Because I see that peeling shit.
He wasn't drama, so maybe. I don't know about those drama cams, but
that's a trip. I had no idea you were serious. Mud mask.
So what happened was he comes out and then he's pretty much wearing nothing. He comes out like, you ever see that footage of Bigfoot, the way he walks like this? Well, he's a tall dude, so he comes out of nowhere with his fucking dick hanging out. My mom's like, oh hey, and then I'm like, oh shit, and then it's like, oh, I'm sorry. So he goes away, comes back, and Mom's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I gotta leave. No, don't leave. It's all good. And so Dennis came back with shorts on. And he hugged my mom.
And the monster was still poking out, right?
Yeah. Well, those basketball shorts he wore, you can still see it bulging out. And of course, my mama, she loves the brothers. I get, my mom loves the brothers.
She likes the chocolate.
Yeah, she loves chocolate. Yeah.
Hey, everybody got their flavor.
He's like,
she probably loves the Kardashians too.
Pretty sure.
My mom loves the chocolate.
Shout out to Mom.
Yeah.
Is Mom watching?
I'm pretty sure she's probably watching. But I know
probably busted up at that.
I know our cousins from Florida. They're watching.
You got Puerto Rican cousins in Florida?
No, they're Cuban, half Cuban.
Oh, you got Cuban cousins?
Yeah, they're like there's about 4 of them out there. Well, one lives in Atlanta, the other 3 live in Florida.
Oh, the other Florida.
Yeah. So Florida and Atlanta.
So they just got hit by a hurricane in Atlanta. They cool?
Yeah, they're cool. Oh, says, oh boy, why are you talking about me? Talking about your mama.
Yeah, see?
Uh-huh.
You
We're just
guys-
telling the truth, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
It is
Mom
true.
likes what mom likes, right?
That is true.
Who's
Yeah.
going to stop her?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh,
With chocolate-covered ice cream. Ain't no room for a stick.
Joey. Out of control.
Anyway,
Okay.
next story.
I'm going to call true, but let's go to a next story.
Next story, I was working at Dairy Queen at a time. And I told you I did get fired for, supposedly they said I stole $20.
No, it was 45.
And so what I used to do on purpose, I used to fuck up the odors. Oh, orders. I said it right? Orders.
You said odors, and I can imagine what that means.
Odors.
I used to fuck up
Somebody walks
people's.
in, they smell a hamburger and
No, orders. I mean, I fucked
Right.
up the people when they bought shit, right? And so
On purpose?
on purpose, because what I used to do, I used to throw them in the back freezer and then take them home to my family. So I used
Oh,
to
so
take.
you want to screw it up so you'd have an extra item to take home.
So I used to. So I took.
I never stole any
you
money
knew
from
how to do it.
nobody.
So I
but
used to.
I took burgers all day long.
I knew my
Sold
grandpa
back
liked
burgers.
banana splits. I know everybody liked. So I bring them.
Banana splits are my thing.
Oh yeah, and I used to
That's
bring them
my
home
jam.
and I used to just and I remember the manager was like, dude, what's going on all these extra ice creams? Because I'm taking them home. It's like, you can't do that. I go, yes, I can, because the owner said I can do that. Well, the boss above that one. So I did that, and I used to steal ice cream from Dairy Queen and feed my family.
Wow. I believe that to be true, except probably you ate some on the way home and only one of the family members got something.
Yeah, I never got one.
See?
Oh, the little brother.
Because you were in bed.
Never got one.
You got home at 10.
I think you were still in school, probably. I don't know.
And what Dairy Queen was this?
One off of Harbor and Garden Grove Boulevard.
Oh, yeah. It's still there.
Still there, yeah.
I think Robert went there the other day, actually.
Oh.
Robert, did you go to Dairy Queen the other day, or am I imagining things? See? Harbor and Gargoyle Boulevard. We thought we smelled Joey in that business.
And then
Okay, Bull and No Bull, we got one more story.
one
Joe.
more story. Oh, back in the day, we used to party hard like at rock stars. Myself, my brother, all of his friends, and we used to have a pit back there. We used to have a fire pit. It was just.
Oh, I thought you guys were slam dancing. We'd have a pit in the backyard.
No,
I'm
we
like,
had a
oh,
full-on fire pit with even a plank in the middle,
there goes the fence.
and our parties went crazy to the point that we all used to get naked.
All guys?
Yeah,
No.
it was all
Don't
naked.
lie.
Is that a good crazy?
It was crazy, getting drunk and getting naked,
Don't let him tell these stories, Gabe.
and pretty much it was. We're all naked on the
So it was
walls
a
and just
sword
giving
fighting?
hell. It's not really sword fighting, but we still all get butt naked.
I'm your father.
And all the all the either the girlfriends, whatever, were all in the house, and we didn't care. We were just out
Oh,
there.
there
with
were
our,
girls present.
yeah, they were.
Okay, well then that explains things.
And sometimes my mom will look out the window sometimes to see all us boys naked. Not us, but the friends that were there. So
You know, my friend drove her old Cadillac back in the day. Get in the car, stark naked on a summer afternoon, and drive down just to see who would fucking not do it. And then we tell one guy, "Go hit the button," because the fucking light's stuck, right? The guy goes out and hits the button, and we took off. Left him there naked, right in the corner.
homie says Nelson says the Halloween party was the best. I'm trying to figure out what Halloween
Which
party
one?
was
That's
that.
a lot, yeah.
No, back in the day, and that was my bull stories. But
The naked one.
But back in the day, we used to have parties like
Those
crazy.
all seem real. So we'll go back to the parties, but all of those stories seem real. So I'm just gonna say no bull today. Those all seems like you lived all those emotional.
Well, we'll give you the answers next week, folks. And we'll give you the answers next week.
If you want a shirt like Joey's got, message us, especially the family members. We got them coming
Well,
to you.
he said he wants a shirt.
Oh, we got that. No
Oh,
problem.
and I can win now, right?
Yeah. We get
Tell
you.
what story's fake and was real.
Yeah. No, but we used to throw a lot of crazy parties back then in our house to the point where we used to. It was almost like a. I can't say a porn fest. It was kind of just.
Say
Porn
it.
fest.
No, it was like more of just naked dudes and
That's not a porn fest.
drinking and
It's a good time. That's
good
what-
times. Yeah, that's what he said. Good time. There you go.
We have differing ideas about good times.
Well,
I do the porn boat. I take all girls out
It
of the
was
boat.
basically
It was
I guess a mini frat house, if you want to call
yeah,
it.
our mom's house was a mini frat house.
Yeah,
Ah.
my mom would go. She would either go somewhere for the weekend or something, and then there was always a party, and that's when you were working with Robin. So you would bring the limo.
I would bring the limo.
and we would
Were
pile
you a
up.
limo driver?
Oh, we go to a party by Miles Square Park to pick up that party and bring them over to my mom's house because I used to have a DJ booth. I mean, a DJ in my backyard area. So I used to DJ. So I used to pick up people from a party down by Miles Square Park, where fucking full on party, load everybody up and bring them down to mom's.
Yeah, I remember a couple of those.
Remember that shit?
I remember there's some Samoan girls that came in and stole their cookies or something like that. And
Yeah.
the cops came and
Joey
shut us
likes
down.
them big.
Yeah, it was weird. People didn't even know who they were that were there.
And there was fights that happened in our house too. There was one guy that was trying to fight his pregnant girlfriend at the time, and
That's not a fight. Kill
No.
that bastard.
What happened was I got him and I stopped him. I knew the guy. Unfortunately, I knew him. My dude, chill the fuck out, and he.
Yo, we were naked a
and
minute
then,
ago.
Right.
No,
We know each other.
No, he jumped over me. It was Dolores Torres. I think at the time.
Dolores
I don't remember.
Torres.
Well, he tried to punch
He likes
her,
to give out
and so
names.
Yeah,
gonna
like,
get us
I,
sued.
I have no idea.
No.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
no, and
Allegedly,
so
yeah.
I grabbed him.
Just say allegedly. Just in case.
Allegedly, yeah. So I grabbed him and I threw him like a frisbee, like across the street, hit a car, and he falls.
He spin?
And he spin actually. And then next thing you know, once we cleared the house, I see him limping down the street. And then after months, I guess a couple weeks later, I heard he was in a wheelchair for 6 months.
Allegedly.
Then he was in crutches for another 6 months because I did
Wow.
that to him. A lot of shit we did. Even we beat up those Russian guys at a party we went to. Remember that party?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Where my brother was on, beating up one. I knocked out one, and he's the one that woke him up. So, it was pretty crazy. We've been through a lot of crazy parties at our house. Even my mom got involved in one fight one time, and she threw my brother or somebody across the yard like a frisbee too. My mom's pretty strong.
I could tell.
She's no joke.
Shout out to Mama.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
And all those parties, man. It just we have one of our friends that I won't say his name, but he takes a lot of photos of these parties, and we have this thing called
pictures.
we have I think we call it
Let's
the
get
man.
a hold of these pictures.
We call it the man show, and usually we used to when we used to hang out, he used to play the man show every time, and we're like, oh shit, I forgot we took that picture.
Is that the one with the poor man on it? Poor man had the really cool show.
No, but that was our little get together. It was called the man show. We kicked all the girls out, and it was us dudes
But
watching.
did you ever watch the poor man show?
Yeah, the poor man show. I remember
So
that.
that's kind of like what you're describing to me. He was doing all those shenanigans.
Yeah. Down in Huntington Beach and Newport Beach.
Yes.
That was back in the day. Jeez.
I like that stuff, man.
Yeah, so
I'm a little older than you. I hung out with the poor man.
we had a lot of videos, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun growing up. Had a crazy life.
It was interesting.
I'm on the show. Call me back.
Who was that?
People don't know I'm doing the show.
But anyway, yeah. So I mean, we once again, I'm glad he made it to the show. I'm glad we can actually be in the show together and share more stories.
I want to say this. It's a colorful history. You guys are both gentlemen. I really love that you guys are so different. And even come from a striker to a grappler. Obviously, you got both skills now, I'm sure. Guy's a gentleman and a smiling guy. I know he's dangerous. Oh, I don't know what belt you are. I don't care what belt. You've been training 15 years, mixing it up, and at a high level with guys like Cesar Macias. Yeah, I know what's going on there.
Well, real quick, there was a guest I wanted to put on the show,
Okay.
and he said not to do it because that same guest I would have put on the show was the same person that was talking shit on us at the old gym.
Oh.
And I didn't know that until one of the girls that was trained with him was still talking shit on
We
us.
got so much of that because coming from here, you guys coming from over there.
Yeah.
That's been the history of this show.
And it sucks because I'm cool with this guy, but he's like, dude, why are you
And
cool
he
with
even
some?
knows about, some little
It's like, why you-
some stuff that's happened, but it is what it is. Just
like-
can't let that bother you.
Yeah, it's like,
Move
why are you
on.
cool with
Yeah,
somebody that's talking shit on you? I go, what? Yeah, it does suck. I'm here. I'm always like being the peacemaker, like
Oh, yeah. You're that brother. I'm going to hang out with this guy. We're going to do some damage. I like that. But yes, I love the history of the Hinojosa brothers, and I like that you're still doing it and pushing, and I can't wait to
Trying.
see if we can help with the next event, maybe a jiu-jitsu or even
Right.
MMA fight, because we got some stuff coming up. Producer Robert's always got his hands in something that's going on. So I don't know what our next event is. We're looking at September right now, but August is not over, so things might happen.
Right.
Keep you posted on that.
Yeah, we definitely got, like I said, we have some hungry students. We just got one of our female fighters in, Rosie Peralta. She's a beast on the ground, beast standing up. We're just trying to wait. Like I said, we're waiting for something to pop up. We have the Macias kids, and we're just trying to figure out what's going to happen next with this whole lockdown situation, and who knows if things are going to go back to, I guess, normal. What normal is going to be when things start to open back up. But
And what's her name again?
Rosie Peralta.
Rosie
Peralta.
Yeah, Mark
okay.
Macias and folks, obviously Cesar Macias is the man in charge there. So we're really trying to focus on getting the ball rolling.
I think that's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that. Looking forward to new things coming. We will keep you posted. We have Our Life CBD in-house. Sean Lerma.
That's right. Our Life
Check
CBD.
him out at ourlifecbd.com. Send him a message. He will get you some supplies, some product of what you need. We got the massage man in-house right now, Gabriel Hinojoza. It's on G Hinojoza on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
You need a massage. You need wrestling. You need kickboxing, Muay Thai. Hit him up. MMA. They're teaching it over there at, what was it again? HWD.
HWD, Hard Work Dedication. Yeah. we're there.
HWD in Orange.
In
Doing
Orange,
their
yes, sir.
thing.
Yes, sir.
And then, of course, I have no challenge for him because every guest we have, there's always that bull challenge. So I can't challenge
I'm
my
not
brother
going to
anything.
challenge you. I don't even want to hear it because you guys probably get naked or something. I won't be around with that one.
No, but I mean, we're still, folks. We're still going to be doing that taco eating contest.
Taco coming at you.
I'm still going to do that escape attempt.
Yes.
Gabe Green, if you're still out there want to do a dance
He's
off,
out there, dude.
we can make it happen.
No, dude, that guy can dance.
You know, I know you can dance.
Can you dance like that?
I can dance like that. I'm pretty good for a big dude. I can shake my ass.
He did the Monster Mash in high school. It was pretty good. Yeah.
He
Did,
do
did the
rerun.
Bill Cosby dance. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
The Bill Cosby.
I
Yeah.
bet he did the Bill Cosby.
Carlton.
Carlton was the other guy before Joey was here.
But maybe Gabe and I will have a thumb wrestling contest. I don't know.
Something.
Thumb wrestling? Yeah, we'll think of
Sword,
something.
sword fighting. I don't know.
Sword fight.
So, wait, I got something for you. So,
Oh, no.
Joey saw a video with Chad George, probably
Oh,
130
no.
pounds, mixed martial artist. He's a combat jiu-jitsu champ, and he took down a heavy guy. And being a wrestler, you know, of course, you get a hold of someone's leg, you keep driving into them, turn a corner, and you probably put them on their ass.
Angles, yeah.
Joey being a boxer, I get a lot of boxers to tell me this. You can try to take me down, but I'm punching you in the face. It's going to go one way or the other. I get it. But taking a big guy down, I mean, I come from the school of thought that the bigger they are, the harder they fall, especially if you get a hold of something.
Well, I look at it as you look at the Randy Couture versus James Toney.
Yeah.
Randy Couture went for a super low single. You're not going to be able to generate enough power to hit him as he's coming in that low.
Yeah.
That's the way I think. That's the smartest way I think to take down a really good striker.
That's scientific. I like that.
That is a boxer. Again,
Yes.
it's different if it's a Muay Thai guy.
Oh, then the knee.
Yeah. So boxer-wise, super low single, I think is probably the best way to take.
But I
someone.
never said I was going to punch him.
No,
I
no,
said
no. You said you're going to pancake him.
I was
So
going to
Joey's
sprawl
fall
out.
over.
I was going to sprawl.
If you're looking at a small guy with a big guy, the way I would teach that was you always want to shoot in the outside, always want to angle. There's
Avoid the
there's
pancake.
going to be a center mass. Your hips are squared off. That's the most powerful distribution of weight and balance. So like if you're going to go straight up, if I'm going to try to tackle him, he's just going to pancake me. You want to angle off a little bit at a 45-degree angle to kind of break that balance. And that's probably the easiest way to take maybe a big guy down is to shoot in the outside. That's what they'll teach you even in basic high school wrestling.
And that's what's scary about him because even though like we both train fighters, but I hate going against him because I know he's strong, and he'll take me down like in 2 seconds. You know, boxing wise, different story. You know, he has this crazy stance, and I kind of he tries. I give him that credit.
It's the old school barman style.
Yeah, he has the whole barman style. But he's
Jack
He's
Dempsey.
the whole Jack Dempsey style.
I like that.
But yeah, I mean, but honestly, he's very strong, and like there are times where I go over and go visit him, he'll try to grab me from behind, and I don't want it. I hate it because I know he's going to try to trip me.
Careful, he's going to shit on you.
I know.
You know.
His bowels are loose, right?
So yeah, no,
Joey, is that a Snickers bar on my arm? Oh, my God.
no, but it is.
His own essential oils.
Yes.
Oh,
that's,
butt
that's
butter.
grease. That's
butt
not
butter.
oil. That's grease.
Now, check my oil now, motherfucker.
Oh, good thing you guys are close.
But yeah, no, he's very strong, and like I said, I mean, I can't wrestle him. He'll, like I said,
No,
he'll hurt me.
He's actually very humble, but I already know. I can see the machine gun coming on.
Yeah.
Take you out.
Yeah.
Joey, where can they find you on your social media?
Oh, they can find me at Joey the Bull on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and
TikTok? They didn't kick that out of the country
no,
yet?
not yet, not yet. You know, I still have a couple funny dancing videos.
You better get
in there.
on it because it's going away.
And where can they find you, Dondo?
Dondo the Gym Crash on Instagram and John Dondo on Facebook. Free Admission Media is my partner, Robert. Check it out if you want to get on the show. Message him. If you need streaming for any live event, hit him up.
And if you're looking for some great CBD, Our Life CBD, go to ourlifecbd.com. Check out the website. Check out all the testimonials, the videos. You're gonna love this guy's stuff. This guy's he's homegrown. He's here in Orange County himself, out of HB, and his stuff's worth it. Check him out. Buy his shit. And what about you, Gabe?
Oh, Don already kind of mentioned G Hinojoza on Instagram and Gabriel Hinojoza on Facebook. So if you're interested in, just like Don mentioned earlier, any type of wrestling, privates, or maybe even some grappling or even MMA style training, hit me up. We're all located out in massage too. I'm sorry, that's another thing. Massage, hit me up on my Instagram or Facebook Messenger, and then we can go from there. Yeah.
Do it. Check them out. This is Gym Crashers. We will see you next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Joey may not have a fro.
No, I'll have gelling this time. I'll probably bring it down where Jerry curl.
It'll be gray because that shoe polish will wash out.
We'll see you next week, folks. Gym Crashers, we're out.